The invention of writing in ancient Sumer, till 3200 BC. The emergence of writing is, without a doubt, one of the most pivotal innovations in human history. The ability to record, transmit, and preserve knowledge across generations transformed ancient societies and laid the foundation for all of recorded history. The origins of this revolutionary tool trace back to the ancient city-states of Sumer, in what is now southern Iraq, around 3200 BC. This essay delves into the invention of writing in ancient Sumer, exploring its initial forms, purposes, and the far-reaching implications for human civilization. The precursors to writing. Before the full development of writing, Sumerians used various methods of record-keeping. The earliest evidence points towards the use of small clay tokens, each representing a specific item or quantity. These tokens were often sealed within hollow clay balls, called bulli, effectively creating a record of a transaction or agreement. However, this system had its limitations, particularly as transactions became more complex. There arose a need for a more flexible and transparent method of recording information. The advent of cuneiform. The next evolutionary step was imprinting the shapes of these tokens onto the surface of the bulli, enabling a quick overview of the contents. With time, these impressions became more abstract and stylized. It was from these early symbolic representations that cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems, was born. Cuneiform, derived from the Latin word cuneus, for wedge, describes the wedge-shaped marks made by a reed stylus on clay tablets. Initially, cuneiform signs were pictographic, directly representing objects or concepts. But as the system matured, it began to include phonetic elements, allowing for the representation of speech sounds and more abstract ideas. Purposes of early writing. In its nascent form, cuneiform was primarily an administrative tool. The burgeoning urban centers and temples of Sumer required meticulous record-keeping. These early texts mainly documented economic transactions, such as the distribution of rations or trade agreements. However, as the versatility of cuneiform was realized, its applications expanded. It began to be employed in various spheres of Sumerian society, from legal codes, like the famous Code of Hammurabi, to literature, like the Epic of Gilgamesh. Scribes, individuals specially trained in the art of writing, became an integral part of Sumerian bureaucracy and were instrumental in the dissemination of this craft. The evolution and spread of cuneiform. As city-states in Sumer interacted and vied for dominance, the usage of cuneiform spread throughout the region. Neighboring civilizations, recognizing the value of this system, adapted it to their own languages. The Akkadians, Amorites, Hittites, and Elamites were among those who employed variations of cuneiform. While the characters and grammar structures adapted to fit these diverse languages, the foundational concept remained consistent, underscoring the revolutionary nature of the Sumerians' invention. Implications for human civilization. The invention of writing in ancient Sumer had profound consequences. Firstly, it enabled the accumulation and preservation of knowledge. Unlike oral traditions, which were susceptible to distortions over time, written records provided a relatively permanent and unchanged account of events, laws, and ideas. This not only allowed for better administration but also facilitated the development of complex legal and economic systems. Furthermore, writing democratized knowledge. While initially the domain of elite scribes, as writing spread, so did literacy. This wider dissemination of information allowed for increased innovation and the exchange of ideas, both within and between civilizations. Literature, history, and science owe their existence to the invention of writing. Monumental works like epics, annals, and astronomical observations became possible, capturing the imagination, achievements, and knowledge of ancient people. Lastly, the written word provided a form of immortality. Great rulers, thinkers, and ordinary individuals alike could leave behind records, inscriptions, or stories ensuring that their names, deeds, and ideas lived on. Conclusion. The innovation of writing by the Sumerians around 3200 BC stands as one of the defining moments of human history. From rudimentary clay tokens to the sophisticated cuneiform script, the journey of writing in Sumer exemplifies humanity's ceaseless quest for advancement. The implications of this invention, from administration to the arts, shape the trajectory of ancient civilizations and continue to influence our world today. The clay tablets of Sumer, inscribed with the thoughts and transactions of a people long past, serve as a testament to the enduring power and significance of the written word.